Yes, yes. Welcome back to another episode of Joint Endeavours. We're here in Mexico. A couple of hours from now, I'll be getting married. And we'll go back to Barcelona and make sure the plants are still alive. Oh my God. It's been a week now. The plants have been on their own, no attention. I flooded the pots. We try and get it all edited together, but as you know, it's not easy. So this is where we are. Beautiful Cancun. It's very expensive, but it's beautiful, so pay for what you get. Yes, we just got baggy Rainbow Devil. This is what we got here, Chief, on the Mexican beaches. It's not great, but it is what it is. Whoop whoop. Wrap up one of these tubes. Cheeky little swamp bud. Definitely looks like it's good bud, but it doesn't smell too good. So I think it's either old or maybe because of the temperature here, it's not cured off or not dried properly. Who knows? I don't think it's outdoor. I think it's some kind of indoor hydro that's then been like dried out and cured a bit dodgily. I mean, it's so hot here, it's obviously not easy to get those climate controls, so I fully understand climate control, guys. But when you're kicking off with a Mexican cartel over your shit Rainbow Devil, but it is what it is. So we've got a bit of buds. We're gonna blaze one here, get married in a few hours, and then we'll be off back in a couple of days. So everyone, for now, wish me luck. Let's get back to the video. Peace. All right, fam, so we're currently doing a little lap of the hotel. Just checking out the boundaries, seeing where everything is. Like I was saying, in a few hours, we're gonna be getting married. So we're just gonna check out the wedding venue. We will see exactly what's going on. Overall, it's going to be on top of this roof, so let's go and check it out. So this is the rooftop. This is where we'll host the speeches and the food for the wedding. Quite a decent space, actually. We'll try and get some footage of it, but obviously I can't promise anything. I'll be doing speeches and talking to everyone, and who knows what's going to happen. But overall, space is there. Beautiful sunset. Great view. This is it. Not a bad spot.
It's a honor for me to pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, let me introduce you, Mr. and Mrs.
Ba-da-dum, 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 back up. Hello everyone, Joint Endeavours in Mexico. Boys just got married. There's iguanas, shitweed, and a lot of sun going on here. But boys and girls, it's my last day. So can't wait to get back home. We'll see how the plants are going. Right now, got a little bit Mexican swamp weed left over. So I'm gonna try and find someone to give it to. Get some breakfast. Getting back on that plane. See how the plants are. But for now, everyone, this is Joint Endeavours. Peace out. Alright, we just found someone to donate the Buddha to, so that's all good. Some guy's now just run off the lift and he's like, nice one, dude. I added him on Facebook and we've got another friend. Right, so we just got back, got the bags in, now we're checking out the plants. They are not good at all. Hit them with water real quick. Let's check upstairs. The two PMZs are looking good. PMZ1 is looking absolutely sound. But then we've got a couple of dodgy ones back there. PMZ2 is not looking good. We've got 2 Queen of the Souths there, but I think they might just pull through. Oh, we'll see. In here, got the G-Wiz, the Candy Gas, Re-Veg, kind of looking all right. We've got the Pineapple Auto. Whoa. So we've got the clones here backed up. Let's see how they look. Wow. Some are already dead. So we've just checked them out, but I'll have another little look in an hour or so. Pull the plants out and give a proper once over. But luckily, PMZ1, nice and healthy. Goes to show the 11 litre pot definitely gives them a bit more of a buffer space. Smaller ones, not so good. So 11 litre pot. It's definitely a nice little buffer there for 10 days. So it looks like if these don't survive, then we'll just send the PMZ1s straight into flower. Right, so we're back in the tents. I've been asleep for like a day and a half. I've got savage jet lag. I'm so tired, I don't even know what time it is. But I've just come downstairs and checked these and they're not good. I'm not in the mood to fix them or do anything with them, so I'm just going to get rid of them all. They obviously couldn't handle it down here while I was away, so we'll chop all these out, get rid of them all. I could try and save them, I guess, but they're just way past it. So I think long term it's not good keeping the dehumidifier downstairs while I'm away, but obviously it'll go way too damp if I don't. So I still need to figure that out, the dehumidifier. But overall, I'll get rid of these. We'll make some space. They're all done. Bit of a shame really, but honestly I'm so tired and so jet lagged that I'm just not even bothered. So I'm going to cut them all out, throw them away, make some space here. Oh, so you can tell I'm tired. I just literally was filming, chopping all this down, telling you the reason why. I didn't even notice that the battery was going to die. So as I was filming it, it's dead and didn't record it. So the scene was me just cutting these down, telling you that there's no way of bringing them back. And obviously I need to figure out the power of the dehumidifier in here while I'm away. So leaving that dehumidifier on with these fabric pots has obviously just been way too intense for the plants. They're totally dried out. I put an 18.6, that's only 100 watts, so it's not like it's been blasted, but still, that 100 watt light is still really efficient. So it's got a bit of power to it. The light plus the dehumidifier has just turned this into some bushwhacker weed there. It's totally bone dry and they are dead as doornails. So we'll chop all them up, get rid of them. We'll make some space in here and maybe we'll pop some seeds or maybe we'll see how the clones are doing. But for now, that tent is done basically. So we're gonna check out the big tent. This is pretty much where my phone died before, so we're just getting this quick because it still is on like 15%. But overall, these are looking sweet. They survived. Plastic pots I think are much better to leave in the long run. It doesn't dry up over the sides. The fabric pots can dry at all angles. This can only dry on the top and a little bit at the bottom down there. So at least we've got some plants that we can flower. And overall, this is my favourite strain. So I'm pretty happy about that sound. This one is a PMZ1. Not looking too good, but I'm going to flood that now with some water and see how it bounces back. And these Queen of the Souths as well, these are great genetics. I think they might bounce back, but they are dry. So I think the fabric pots, definitely no good for leaving them long term. But these plastic pots here, 11 litre plastic pots, have done us just fine. So we'll get a good feed in these, and then I'm going to check out all the footage and see where we're up to, because I need to edit all this together. And I've got loads of footage from the previous episode that still needs to go up. It's crazy because like I'm like 3 episodes ahead with all this footage, so now I need to get it all in order. So let's do that first. The next scene when we come back will be prepping this tent for flower, but right now It's like the middle of the night. I think it's like, I don't even know, I've not even got a watch on. Just keep not checking the time. But we need to sort it all out. So time is of the essence. We'll get these flowered and then we'll see how all the other ones are doing as well. So not even, just gonna be totally lazy. Just check, by the way, it's like 5:30 in the morning. The time difference is well off of the jet lag. So just gonna literally fill this up, just throw it on the plants. I'm not pHing it, I'm not doing anything. Say what you want in the comments, but I'm dying. So I'm just gonna throw some water on them now. It'll be alright for one water, it's all organic and buffered and they're all dying. Imagine if you was dying of starvation, someone give you some dodgy water, you'd be alright, it'll be fine. You're not gonna die, just need to get some moisture in there. So we're gonna do this real quick, do this real quick. Flood the plants and get right back to bed. But I'm filming it for you guys, for my hardcore fans. I know you love it. All 200 subscribers. Oh shit. Right. Oh. I need to check the wedding ring out. Ah, guess who's married? Right. So here's the water. This is massive as well. I don't know. I'm going to do this one hand. No. Right there. This is terrible. Oh, I don't even know where my stand is. So there you go, just flooded them. They're all soaking now in the water. And they'll be coming out there. So, oh god. I need some water as well actually. Right, we'll be back. Peace. Oh yeah, and obviously we need to do the bedroom ones as well. Pineapple auto. Not good. Oh, pineapple auto. Should be alright, get some in there. I have no idea if that's re-vegging or not, but it smells proper peng. But it looks like it's dying. So we'll fill these pots, fill that one. I'll just get them soaking. And hopefully something bounces back and it sorts them out. Right. So that's it. We'll see how the water ends up in these. Hopefully it survives. These are looking alright. So hopefully all this water soaks up here. And yeah, we'll see how they bounce back. Fingers crossed. Right fam, we are back in the tents. Switch this fan off so we can hear everything. Right. So after the flooding of the water, we have a little bit of life come back in the PMZ2. But overall it looks pretty shagged. It needs trimming and pruning, but there is some new life there at the end, so maybe we can get a couple of clones off this. We've got one queen of the south here that's kind of bounced back, but this one's come right back. So that's sound. We're going to repot that one today. PMZ1 and PMZ1 are equally as good, both doing well. These are going to go towards the back end of the tent now. So downstairs, if you remember, we just clipped them all off, they're all dead. They're actually still in a pile downstairs. I've not even been able to look at them, I've just been walking past them. But we're going to move this one down here, down into the basement. So we'll do that now. Wow, look at that. Not good. But at least we've got a little bit of life at the end. So we'll leave that one here. So we'll clean that out. We'll get all this out today and we'll put that stuff in the bin. RIP. And then this one, we'll go back in here and then we'll bring that one back to life. Next up, we need to move the 2 PMZ ones to the back of the tent here. Get that one there. Back to where you came from. Put this one here. We'll bring the Queen of the South forward so we can actually see what's going on. And then we'll push this one to the back as well. We've got a bit of space to see wherever it fits best. Figure that out. But for now, we'll bring these forward so we can see what we're dealing with. The fan back in there as well, circulating the air. And that's a little reorganisation. So we're going to give these all the feed as well today. We'll hit them with week 1 of flour because we're going to switch this tent today. We'll put this in a bigger pot and then we'll just let it flour. We'll see what happens. Should be alright. But these two should give us a decent yield. And we've still got some of the clones, which we'll check out in a minute. I'll take them downstairs and we'll see which ones need repotting. Some of them have died, obviously. We wasn't too happy about using those dry cocoa plugs, but you know, it is what it is. So success rate wasn't as high as the last couple of times that we've done it, but we've still got a few. I think we've got some sugarcane and maybe some frozen supersonic, but we'll check them out in a sec. Next, we have the bedroom grow. So in here now, this pineapple auto never made it. I think I'm gonna ditch this. This is not re-vegging whatsoever. Maybe I've not left it long enough, but I did it one time before and you know, it did work, but look at that. It's dying, it's proper dying. See, it's just totally amber. Nothing coming out of that whatsoever. So maybe we should leave it. I might leave it one more week. Tell me in the comments if anyone knows about re-vegging. Should we just kill that off? Or am I wasting my time keeping it alive? What's going on? But either way, one of the G-Whizzes didn't pull through, but we do have 2 more. So these are the main event. The 2 G-Whiz need to be repotted and they'll be coming up nice then. We'll get some good cuts off those now. But we'll let them veg out for a few more weeks, take a clone or 2 and then flower them in the next cycle after this tent. So that's the plan for today. We'll take away all the dead stuff. I'll leave this one in here just in case someone can recommend what to do with it, but I think it's possibly done. Or maybe I've done something wrong. Who knows? Could do loads of things better, but it is what it is. So we'll bin these 2. We'll get rid of them today. And we'll get rid of that Queen of the South there as well. I'll take these down first. We've still got some soil that we pre-mixed before we went away, so that's the soil there. So we'll pull that out, we'll see what plant pots we've got and we'll get cracking. Right, we're back in the toilet grow. Our backup clones. Doesn't look good in here, to be honest, I'll be right honest with you, but let's see where we're up to. Oh god. Dodgy plugs, guys, not the best. Let's see where we are up to. So we've got a good few roots on some of them. Let's see what they actually are. Which ones did the best? Frozen supersonic, sugarcane, and PMZ. So yeah, maybe. All got roots on them. That one's in, what's that one? That's the sugarcane. Sugarcane's busting out roots. Frozen supersonic's got some nice roots. They look kind of healthy actually, but no roots on some of them. There's a few there. So we've managed to save a few, but overall I think it's not a great success rate. That one's going mouldy. That's got powdery mildew on it. Mouldy clones, mouldy clones. That's the one thing, guys, that you just cannot be dealing with, is if you've got a little bit of mould on one of them, just assume it's on everything, guys, because I really haven't looked at these now. These have been in here for about 13 days straight. I should have opened the vents, but you know, I've been recovering from jet lag and doing other things. So yeah, maybe we'll We'll keep one. Oh, I don't even know. We'll figure it out anyway. Some of them look healthy, some of them are mouldy. I might just give them a little spray with some antifungal stuff and try and keep the healthiest ones, and then maybe just put them in their own separate area, like a little quarantine dome for 1 or 2 of these, because the Frozen Supersonic's a good strain. I do have more seeds, but the sugarcane is a clone only. We've got no more seeds of that, and that's one of them ones where I got off somebody else, and you don't really want to be going asking for it back because you look like a dummy. So I think we'll get some antifungal spray from the grow shop in the next couple of days. I'll repot these individually and we'll just put them in their own little, maybe we'll get some plastic pint pots and then get another plastic pint pot as the lid, and then we'll just keep it in that with a little air hole, and then we'll quarantine them, spray them a little bit, and we'll see how that turns out. But for now, at least some of them are green, but it looks like a battlefield's gone on here, doesn't it? And this side is clearly the victor. So Frozen Supersonic and sugarcane. Maybe there's some life in one of these PMZs. But yeah, let's just see how it goes. So for now, I'll just let these air out. We'll see if they droop. If they do droop, then obviously they need hardening off. We definitely haven't even opened the little air hole on these, so they've not even had a chance to harden off. So maybe even just opening this dome might affect them. Really need to open and close the dome for a couple of days so they can get used to the outside environment. If you imagine it like a baby inside an incubator, it's been in there for ages. If you just whip the lid off and let all the cold air come in and all the different, you know, whatever molecules and stuff, it's just going to stress the baby out big time. So you need to steadily open up that lid and allow it to kind of acclimate to the space that it's in. Brutal awakening if you just whip off the lid and leave it, but I'm going to leave this now just for an hour or two, see if anything droops. If it does, I'll put the dome lid back on and then we'll just get it sorted, and then we'll keep doing that every day on and off until some of them look healthy. But if not, it is what it is. We've got a load more seeds, we've got some more genetics, and we still have stuff to work with. So I kind of rate that as what did you say we did? 1 row, 2 rows, just 4, and then yeah, I'd say that's about 20 or 30% success rate there. Better than 0. So we'll come back to them in a bit and we'll see what's going on downstairs. Right, so we're back downstairs. It's been a good few hours. It's pretty much later on in the evening now, and these clones are kind of standing upright, but you know what, with all those little powdery mildew spots and all that, just going to ditch them all, guys, and that is what it is. You know, we've got quite a lot of failed plants here. We've got this stuff, these clones, that one, this one, that one. We're going to try and bring this one back, but Mexico has done a number on these plants, and it's done a number on me. But this is what it is. This is what happens when you start giving it the big one. In the last episode, I wasn't wearing any gloves. I was rushing it. I was using dodgy old plugs that don't look good. I mean, look at the algae and the moss on there. All that green stuff, green sludge. This is literally like, I mean, check this out. Where's that mouldy patch there? There's a savage mouldy patch there. Look at that. Just spores of mould just falling off. It's hanging, so it's disgusting. We don't want that. What I should have done is checked, you know, some of these clones beforehand, or maybe like wash the plugs out. But it's like I was saying, we was in a rush. The plugs was old, and you know, they've obviously got some other type of organic matter on that, and then that just like turned into white and green sludge all over the place. But like I said, we was in a rush. That was all that we had at the time, and the technique was right. It's just the stuff that we used was wrong. And that's the way how it is. You give it the big one, you push your chest out, you think, yeah, I can do this, no problem. And then nature will let you know, no way, man, you got to do it right. So we'll throw all of this away, throw these away, get them all in the compost, that stuff as well. Get all of these out. And then we need to get the PMZ back in there under some light. And then we'll give her a little trim tomorrow and try and revive it. But for now, this is just going to be a 1 plant tent. Stick mine together, put that on there. And PMZ2 will go back in here. And there we go. God, it feels so light, that. But I think what we can do tomorrow when we've got more time, we'll chop all this out underneath, and I'll give it a good little spray with maybe some of the algamic. This is a decent little foliar spray. and that should hopefully bring it back. It's still got a bit of life there, but again, we'll just have to see how it goes. Should have a bigger root system. Maybe I'll repot it as well, and try and give it a bit of a fighting chance. Upstairs, we've got the PMZ 1 and another PMZ 1, and then we've just got one remaining Queen of the South. So we're going to make a little mix now. We'll just throw all this stuff in the trash, totally get rid of it. So we've got 5 litres of water. I was thinking last minute, I just said we was going to flip that tent to flower upstairs, but I'm just thinking everything's had a bit of a rough time. I'm going to keep it in veg for a week or two. So the whole house is still going to be in veg. These need to grow back. The plants upstairs need to kind of get a little bit refreshed. So I think keeping them in veg for another week or two is definitely the best move, rather than just hitting them straight away to flower, because that kind of stressed them out a bit more. Maybe it'd give them an extra boost, but either way, everything's dead all over this place. It is what it is. So veg is definitely the way to go. So we've got 5 litres. We need 2 ml of BioGrow per litre, so that's 10 ml. And then just use a bit of the BioHeaven and possibly some Activera as well. So that'd be a nice little balance, just to kind of get everything nice, lush and green again. When everything's looking tip top, we'll flip it to flower. Just give me a week or two, it'll get there. So we'll do 2 ml per litre. We've got 5 litres of water. It's 10 ml altogether. Exactly the same with BioHeaven. 2 ml per litre, 5 litres, so that's 10 ml. I'm going to blast all of this onto the plants, and hopefully it gives everything a good intro into like a vegetation stage. A lot of these plants now, they have been stressed for 10 days with no help, so we need to kind of slowly bring them back, and I think the only way to do that is to keep them on 18/6 with a vegetation mix. Once that all kicks in, everything gets a little bit greener and a bit more lush, then we can start thinking about flipping to flower and taking some clones. But right now, guys, the entire house is in like some kind of recovery phase, and it's kind of stressed me out. I want to apologise to the plants, I want to apologise to the viewers. It is what it is, man. I was just away and the plants are ruined, you know, look at them, not good at all. But also in the last episode, there was a few editing issues. I didn't cut out some stuff, and another thing, I got a copyright for a music track and then the track didn't play through, so it's like a massive time lapse that's just silent. Bear with me, guys, I'm still just learning and remembering. Got to put in certain protocols in place when I'm starting to download these videos, but it's all coming together slowly, and coming in towards the end of summer we should have a nice little harvest of at least 2 or 3 different strains. So for now, guys, I'm going to get this into the plants, I'm going to get to bed. Joint endeavours, peace out.